Hi, I'm Greg Cummings, CEO of Power100. We're sitting down today with Steve Spence, Managing Director over at Project Map It. How's it going, Steve? Thanks for joining us.
Good, man. I'm here in sunny but very, very cold Texas right now, but things are
Okay.
good.
What are you in Texas for?
I've been presenting all over the states with Certainteed. They rent out NFL stadiums. Last week was SoFi. This week is AT&T Stadium.
Not bad. A lot of sad hearts over there in AT&T Stadium. So bring your tissues.
I've talked to a lot of Texans over here over the last 24 hours, and they are not happy.
I can imagine. So we got a lot of good stuff today. As many of you know, like what we want to do, our mission is kind of get to know the person behind the leader. But before we get started and jump into everything, let me just give our viewers, just our listeners here, a little overview on Power100. As many of you know, we're a national publishing company that is specifically focused on ranking the top 100 CEOs within the home remodeling space. We start with 7,600 leaders in our database, and through our 5-layer proprietary ranking system, we narrow that down to the top 100, of which we produce on our website, power100.io. Now, through that whole process, two things have really happened, Steve. You know, the first thing is CEOs would tell us what works. Okay. Yeah. And then the second thing was they would also ask us how to improve specific gaps in their business. So we listened and we went back to the drawing board and we do what we do best. And that's sourcing out the best of the best in the whole country. So we updated our 5-layer proprietary ranking system to identify and publish the nation's top 15 strategic partners that support and ultimately level up these top 100 CEOs. And through our research, we have reviewed over 2,200 strategic partners who serve the home remodeling industry. And as you know, and as anyone that's visited the website, Steve and your team at Project Map It has come out as the number 6 strategic partner for 2024. So, Steve, congratulations. We really appreciate what you're doing for everybody out there. So with my introduction kind of complete, would you mind introducing yourself and maybe a brief intro on Project Map It?
Yeah, so first of all, thank you. I got to be honest with you. We have not gotten or worked on any investment or anything like that. So we're growing organically. And so to have some of your CEOs nominate us as one of the strategic partners means a lot to me because we were talking before the show here, just we're lean and mean, and we're excited about being number 6 on your list. So thanks for thinking of us, and we're glad that some of your top 100s are thinking of us as well. So I'm Steve Spence. I'm the managing director. I was the first ever hire at Project Map It back in 2018 when we launched. The owner at the time, no longer the owner, was and still is a roofer by trade, owns his own roofing company in Maryland, and he started Project Map It because he saw a need for a tool like ours, a credibility tool. And so he hired me, and Greg, 30 days later, he basically said, hey, it's not bringing in the business like I thought it was. You're kind of on your own. I'm going to concentrate on my roofing company. I was a 20-year career teacher, special educator, and I retired from that to join Project Map. And 30 days later, I was kind of on my own, and I've been on my own, not ever since. We've grown our employees by 8 now. But for the first 2-3 years, it was just me growing Project Map and learning the industry and stuff like that. So I'm proud to say that we've gotten to a point where, we're number 6 on your top 15 list, which is pretty cool. We're a credibility tool, Greg. So it's an interactive map. So if you're a contractor, imagine putting pins of all of your past jobs on a map, right? Homeowners want to see that you do work in their area, that you're a local and reputable company. Within each of those pins, when you open them up, your reviews from Google or Facebook, we are our own review platform as well. So we are a review capture tool also, but the review can be on that pin, a written description can be on that pin, and photos of the work that can be on that pin. And the map is interactive in that we have some smart filters, Greg, where let's say you wanted to show the prospect, maybe you're at an in-home estimate or whatever consultation, and they want to show all the kitchens you've done. You can click a button that says kitchens, and the map will only change to show kitchens. Or, roofing companies love us because you can dive down into shingle brand and color. So if I wanted to look at a Moray black roof, I can click on a button and the map changes to Moray black roofs. So got a lot of cool filters that make the map interactive. And we're a small and strong, we're very simple, but very strong tool, credibility tool through and through, great sales tool.
Yeah, you guys, it's unique, right? I feel like, I feel like you'd get overlooked a lot of times. Like if I'm being honest, Like,
Sure.
if you're looking at all of the options out there that can get your business to the next level, this is something that you kind of don't think about. At least I never did until I saw it. I kind of
You're
looked
right.
at it and did a second take, and I was like, how are these guys climbing up our rankings? And why is it? And it's because, after looking in and kind of peeling back the layers of your business, you fill a very specific gap in a business.
We
And,
do.
I really think what you do is you create a visual aid that allows the customer to have a bit of a gamification. And if anybody's ever studied psychology, gamification is one of the best advertising or sales tools that you can do, because it puts the customer in control and it makes them think it's their decision, right? And it empowers them. It emotionally charges them to get to the next thing. And it's funny because I kind of our logo, I don't know if it was meant to be, but like the map behind me on our background, I don't know if you could see it. It's got little red pins all over it where the top 100 CEOs actually are. So we have a real life version of what you do. It's definitely not as beneficial, but nonetheless, it's there.